I know everyone's going to say this in the Star review, so I should say too, everyone is rumored that Red Sparrow is a Black Widow solo movie. It is not. But I wish it was. It would have been so awesome.
If compromised, she will be eliminated.
What have you done?
You belong to them. They'll never let you go.
I'll find a way.
Red Sparrow is directed by Francis Lawrence and stars Jennifer Lawrence. It's kind of weird when you say Francis Lawrence and then Jennifer Lawrence. Joe Edgerton and Jeremy Irons. And basically Red Sparrow is about this ballerina played by Jennifer Lawrence. After this incident that happened, she is joined by the Sparrow Agency, which they use bodies as their weapons. I was very interested in this movie by the first teaser trailer and the other trailers. I'm interested in this film. I love Jennifer Lawrence. She's a fantastic actress. She's one of those actors that she knows what she's doing. She can act, and every time she's on screen, she imagines and she's that character. Like, I like her in the Hunger Games movies and some other movies as well. The movie I watched recently, Mother, I really don't like that movie, but I think Jennifer Lawrence did stole the movie for me. So I was very interested in this film as well because Francis Lawrence is the director. He directed the 3 Hunger Games movies except for the first one. He also directed a very underrated movie called I Am Legend with Will Smith. That movie was fantastic. Every time I watch a movie all over again, I just like it every single time. So I'm just hoping this movie can follow that treatment. Unfortunately, Red Sparrow is really disappointing. It's actually a gigantic mess. This movie is not that good. First, the positives. Of course, we gotta start with the positives in every review because this movie has some enjoyable aspects. They have some pretty impressive work, you know what I mean? Like, there's action scenes and most of the performance standpoints, they're really good. Jennifer Lawrence in the film, of course she is great. Even though she's in a bad movie, she can act. She is the one that made me think this movie's not a rant video. She was great in this film. And I love her Russian accent. It's very impressive. And I just love American people trying to accents because it makes them feel more like as actors. Because actors had to imagine what they'll be like in real life as characters. And that's what I learned from acting. And that's why I love so much about Jennifer Lawrence in this movie. Her acting is fantastic. Even the rest of the cast, Joe Edgerton, I think he did a really great job. Jeremy Irons, I love this actor. He is legend. He is Scar from The Lion King, for God's sake. This movie, he still does a pretty great job. Guys, also the cinematography is fantastic. The way the movie looks, it just looks wonderful. It looks like you're in Russia. It's like you imagine you are in a world of Russia. What is Russia like? I've never been to Russia, so this is a really good experience to see a film like this, even this film is filmed in Russia. Also, there are some impressive stunt work in this film and some impressive action scenes as well. And the action scenes are really freaking glorious shit. If you're not fans of like blood and all that stuff in this movie, yeah, you're gonna walk out of this movie because this movie is really freaking glory. But that's it, guys, with the positives. This movie, as I said before, is a gigantic mess. And the biggest negative with this movie is that there are so many scenes that I know there's a good movie in it, but then it just turns into a bad scene. For instance, there's a scene that I'm thinking, oh, that could be a pretty impressive scene. Oh, okay, it's now going below. Oh, okay, this scene might do better. And I really don't like that. I really don't like those stuff in the movie. I really hate plots that are just so impressive, but they didn't do good in movies. Like, the book. This movie is based on a book, by the way. And I just like seeing books on the big screen. I don't really like books, honestly. I like movies better because we get to read the books by experiencing stuff on the screen. This movie has such a great story, which is the biggest negative because the story wasn't handled that well. And this movie is freaking boring, like really. There are some pretty impressive scenes, but that is it. Most of the scenes in this movie were very annoying and very awkward at times. And mostly, I'm not the guy that nearly falls asleep, but I was literally wanting to just like go to the toilet in the bathroom, come back and there's still that boring scene going on. That's how a little bit boring this film is. Guys, I said on my Stardust review, I think this is a movie you can just watch one time and you can forget it. Kind of like the Peter Rabbit review I did recently. This is a movie that really disappointed me. This is probably the most disappointing movie of 2019. Totally. And I heard Recall of Time's the same thing. I did watch it, and I'll review that next. But this movie really, it's not that good. Like, honestly. If I could pick Mother over this movie, I could probably watch Mother. At least it has some impressive storytelling scenes. This movie is a gigantic mess, and I just really don't want to hate this movie, but this movie really disappointed me. I'm going to give Red Sparrow a D+. I know, very low rating, I know, but I don't like this movie at all. This movie's not that good. I just wish this movie can be good. I wish this movie can be more impressive, but this movie really doesn't work for me. So guys, let me know down below if you have seen Red Sparrow, and make sure to subscribe to my channel, and have a nice day.